Some days you accomplish some things. So this morning I decided to pressure wash the crud off the back of the farm truck because I'm working on rebuilding the flatbed on the farm truck. It's a catastrophe, but I think I have a strategy. I'm not sure, but this is the front part of the yard where we dropped, obviously, some big trees last summer, I guess, actually. There's what's left of the firewood yet to be split. But here's the farm truck. It's a 65 Ford flatbed. And this morning I removed these metal straps which held down the subfloor, I guess would be the way to do it. And the subfloor would have been fastened to this frame, except it's rotted to the core. So I've got a strategy, and I think the strategy is that this metal here is reasonably good. Pretty much all the way along the way. So I'm going to either take an L bracket and wrap it over the top after having ground off and cut off whatever needs to be cut off. I just don't feel like replacing it. It's a wonderful old truck. So I had to use a magnet to pick up a lot of metal that came off of this truck when I was removing those straps. It's a straight 6. My friend Ted and I welded the exhaust manifold because there is no replacement exhaust manifold. The truck gets a lot of moisture in it, and at some point I need to put an electric warmer in and protect it. But there's not a lot of money invested in this truck, except it's hugely handy when you haul loads. So here in the lovely Pacific Northwest, things have been rotting all winter, and it's a wonderful truck to haul things to the dump, bring things back from the Home Depot. So that's the report for today. I have need of getting that truck fixed so that I can use it to, amongst many other things, remove some of this stuff in these sheds. Sheds is, of course, a working term. Costco tents. So here's the body for the CJ-5. And if I get a bed back on the truck, then I'm going to hoist the CJ-5 body up. And here's the frame for the CJ-5. And when it is available and ready for moving, then it too will get up onto that farm truck and go up to the top of the hill. And that'll free up this space to put not this old Willys, because this is the end project, and not these two dead motorcycles, or one scooter and one motorcycle, but the old 51 Willys truck that sits at the top of the hill in one of the last of the Costco tents. And there it's poking its nose out in the tent at the top of the hill. And it needs a new engine. So that's the timeline, the proposed sequence of events, if you will. And that's my report for the second last day of January.